Long ago, the Boreas region was engulfed by a great war with a foreign land. It was a brutal war, one which lasted many years. During that time, the enemy managed to seize the upper hand. On the brink of defeat, the Borean king summoned a dark force to help turn the tides of battle. The foreign army's advantage was lost almost instantly. As soon as it entered the battlefield, the Dark Force used its powers to create portals and transport the invading army back home. With the foreign army gone, the war seemed at an end for Boreas. However, their king, overcome by his lust for power, sent the Borean army through the portals as well. The war continued to rage in the foreign land for several years. Many more men and Pokemon were conscripted to fight and inevitably met their ends on the battlefield. One such Pokemon having been a dear friend of the enemy king. Overcome with grief, the king built a device to restore its life, granting himself immortality in the process. But this traumatic event left him scarred and filled with anger. Unable to forget the world that had hurt his precious Pokemon, he turned his machine into a gigantic weapon, the ultimate weapon. The king became a bringer of the destruction, and that ended the world. With the war over, what little remained of the Borean army returned home. The king's Pokemon left him, and the battlefield became silent. Yet, peace was still to come. Enraged over the fruitless war fought, survivors of the war wished for ample compensation for the Borean king. When he had nothing to offer them, they began to manipulate the Dark Force to attack the Borean kingdom in an attempted coup. In an effort to stop the madness, the Borean king gathered the legendary Pokemon Articuno, Zapdos, Moltres. Using the powers of the three birds, a prison was created for the Dark Force, sealing its power. It became a shadow of its former self. Stripped of its power, it was taken in by the king and supervised by his progeny until one fateful day, 16 years ago. Hoppa! I worry, old friend, for the future, for when she arrives, I won't be able to protect you if she tries something. No, she will try something. It's a matter of what it will be. That's why, my friend, you must go into hiding. I'll send your Pokeball adrift, amidst the waves. You'll surely be safer lost at sea than if you were to remain with me. If I'm wrong and nothing happens, I'll call you back. But if this is to be our final time together, protect my son if he is ever in danger. And in return, should the wrong sword try to force your true power, then trust him to protect you. Farewell, my good friend. It's gone. So you come after all. Let's get this over with. 15 years later. Ark! How come I fulfill Grandpa's wish if I cannot catch a single Pokemon? I promised I would finish the war, but right now, I cannot even begin to fathom the possibility. Whatever should I do? A Pokeball, here, now? This Pokemon, it can't be. It appears, Grandpapa, there may be a way after all. It is time for destruction to engulf the land, and for the eternal flower to bloom once again. Well, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Sugar Sparks 11 Gaming. We are going to be doing a new series called Pokémon Unbound. Present day. What? Huh? Whoa! Wait, where am I? What the? How did you get in here? Quick, scientist, what are you standing around? Grab him! Now knock him out and lock him into the warehouse. Zeph is going to freak out when he hears about this. Hoppa, 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 hoppa. He is unconscious, Hoopa. Stop. Have I not told you countless times to stay out of my cube space unless you have express permission? I am aware you cannot travel through your rings anymore, but that does not give you the right to disobey me. And were you the one responsible for bringing him here? I do not know what you wanted him for, but you have been a repeated nuisance ever since I found you on that beach last year. I may not be your true guardian, but I am your trainer now. And as your trainer, I order you to cease these immature antics of yours now. What a bother. Wait, now that I think about it, I could work with this. Huh? Well, hi everyone, it's me, Nate, aka Stricken Sparks 11, and welcome to our new series called Pokémon Unbound. I have no idea where I am or how I got here, but all I remember is I was on my bed just fixing up the whole series of Pokemon Silver and of the Skies, and then this happened. Well, can't just stay around here because we gotta figure out what's going on, so let's go see what's going on then. Huh. I think we should follow that kid. Hey, who do you think you are? Do you think you can get away with keeping me locked up in here? You better let me through right now, or you're gonna feel my wrath. Back off, kid. I'm under strict orders to keep you locked up. So scram unless you want to feel my wrath. Smart choice. Keep far away from this door, and you won't regret it. Huh? Who are you? Hey, huh? Where'd you come from? Pretty sure I was by myself when they threw me in here. Huh? You're saying you got sucked in here by a magic portal? Get out of here. That's a pretty dramatic entrance. Hey, those clothes. Do you live in Frozen Heights? Well, that explains it. I just moved in, and I guess I never found the time to say hi to the neighbors. Well, even if what happened to you sounds unbelievable, fact is, we're both stuck here. Say, I was thinking, we both want to escape, right? How about we buddy up and look for a way out together? The door back there is a bust with the guard in the way. But if we put our heads together, we could think of something else. Oh yeah, I guess I should introduce myself, now that we're partners. My name is... My name's Ace. I'm looking for my parents, and I thought these people would have a lead on them. And well, you can see they hate it when people go snooping. Wonder what you even ever did to them, though. I can find out when we both ditch this place. For now, we better start looking for another exit, so let's move. Did you hear that, Nate? It sounded like some Pokemon are trapped in that cage over there. Let's go check it out. Break it open. Gible, Larvitar, and Beldum. Pretty nice, pretty nice. If we each take one and put them in these Pokeballs I picked up, we could use them to attack the guard and escape. So, what are you waiting for? Go ahead and choose a Pokemon. Now guys, this is where in the series where I would ask a thing called the Pokémon Question of the day. And the question is, which of these three Pokemon would you choose as your starter? Gible, Beldum, or Larvitar? Now, as you guys know, I love Dragon-type Pokemon. So, you already know we're going with Gible. Oh, it's got a jolly nature. Nice. Yeah, we're gonna give Pokemon nicknames. What I always nickname my Gible, I like to name him... Hang on, let's see. I'm gonna name him Fang, just because. He looks like a not Fahang, but Fang. There we go, Fang. I'll take this one then. Alright, then the Beldum. Yo, fool! Aw, it's disheartened. I feel bad now. Now that we have our own Pokemon, let's head back to the exit. We'll force our way out of there. I told you before, I'm under strict orders to keep you locked up. You don't really have a choice anymore. You're gonna let us out, or get your sorry butt handed to you. Quit fooling yourself. There's nothing you can do to make me let you through. Nate, let's team up and show this guy what we can do. You both are really starting to get on my nerves. Inkay, Scorpy, show them why you don't mess with the shadows. Alright, so that is evil team, I guess. You're challenged by Shadow Grunts. Oh, but their character looks so cool. Alright. I got Fang. Oh, they're level 10. Nice. And we know Metal Claw and Santa. Okay. So let's start with Metal Claw. Try to get our attack up. Alright, Metal Claw. Battle music looks good so far. And the graphics look amazing. And stuff like that. I mean, I kind of like this. It's pretty cool. They're just attacking Fang because I know that I'm the bigger threat, apparently. Yeah, guys, keep attacking me. I'm the distraction. Yeah, because it's me being a big deal with Fang. Oh, Fang has been poisoned. Oh no, whatever will we do? We're gonna use Rock Throw and kill him. Yeah, baby. Ooh, what is this? Ooh, it's a berry juice. It's very good. Alright, Tackle and then Rock Throw will take care of it. Sweet. Alright, level 11 for Fang then. And we defeated the Shadow Grunt. I knew it was a bad idea to lock them up in here. And we got some money. No, my Pokemon. Not bad, Nate. You and I make a pretty good team. But I'll take it from here. Let me use these items on your Pokemon to heal it from the fight. Larvitar, use Bite. Alright, I give up. I'll let you through. Please, have mercy on me. Don't hurt me anymore, please. Larvitar, churn. I'm getting out of here now, Nate. I'm sure you're capable of taking care of yourself from here on out. If you run into any trouble, just use your Pokemon. Oh, one more thing. As soon as you get home, we're going to battle. You impressed me when we battled together, so I want to see how I'll fare against you. Until then, don't tire yourself out too much. Let's see what else is around here before we leave, though, because... Oh yeah, there is an item over here. And it's a potion. Okay. Just making sure. That'll come in handy in case we have to battle our way out. That guy, he just came out of nowhere. Wiped out in an instant. This guy with red hair just came out of nowhere and knocked out all of my Pokemon before I even had a chance to react. Now I can't even escape. Now, burn it! You observe, these specimens are completely resistant to extreme cold and extreme heat. What about the resistance to electricity? We have yet to complete that, sir. It is difficult to enhance the specimens quickly when we have our external research as well. Very well. This will do for now. Ah, Marlin, perfect timing. We're moving up our timetable. I'm unsure as to why, but our target seems to have relocated to our vicinity earlier than anticipated. With the Shadow Warriors enhanced and the package we need arriving today, we can begin the operation. Understood. There's just one more thing we need to discuss before heading out. The trespassers we locked up in the warehouse have escaped. This grunt over here let them get away. How bad is it? What did those two see? The first one, the boy with the red hair, saw nothing relevant. The second one, however, if Faze finds out that he was in the lab, she will insist on relocation in the middle of our operation. You know, that's time and resources we can't afford. Then make sure Faye doesn't find out about what happened, Our priority right now is obtaining the package needed for the mission. We'll deal with the second one who escaped at a later time. Understood. I have a plan to obtain that package, and it will even allow this failure of a grunt here to redeem himself. Once I have it, I'll head straight for the target. Then good luck, Marlin. Close. We're getting so close. Soon it won't be long before that power finally becomes ours. Okay, so we got out of there. Oh yes, I would love to save my game. What do you mean there's another file? Yeah, of course I'm gonna save. Don't turn off the power, everyone! Don't do it! Or else you won't get to save the game! Oh yeah, saved game. Alright, so I guess this is, our hometown then. Nate! Finally made it out! Have you met Old Man Log yet? He's supposed to be an expert on Pokemon stats or whatever. I just filled him in on what happened. I study all aspects of Pokemon stats and capture rates, and my title is Professor, not Old Man. Good grief, I don't know how many times I have to remind you of that. Anyway, that must have been quite the ordeal you both went through. I'm relieved to see both of you unharmed, and you've even managed to acquire your own Pokemon, it seems. Not to mention they're quite rare ones at that. I was planning on giving Ace a Pokemon of his own someday, but now I don't have to. Someday? I've been here a whole week and you made it sound like I was gonna get one day? Well, of course. I was always going to give you one, Ace. There are plenty of errands I'm too old to run myself, after all. It's just that, well, you seem to be insistent on going off on your own to look for your parents. I keep telling you, no one has seen them in years. Even if they are somehow still in Boreas, finding them is much too big of a task for you alone. I was waiting for you to accept the fact before giving you your own Pokemon, but you refused to listen to me. I'm more than capable of doing it on my own, old man. You've been my legal guardian, or whatever in Boreas, but you sure don't know anything about me. I'm strong enough to fend for myself, and when I see my parents, they'll see just how strong I am. Just like you're about to. Come on, Nate. Said I owed you a battle before, so let me show you both how a real trainer does it. Alright, trainer battle against our rival Ace. Challenged by rival Ace. Nice. Oh, the music though. Okay, alright. I'm getting into it. I get into the battle. Alright, Metal Fang. Oh, no, it's Metal Claw, not Metal... If that was a move set, though. Yeah, Fang. Use Metal Fang. That would be honestly cool. That's like a metal bite. It's cool. Alright, sweet. We won the battle. Defeated rival Ace. What? I lost? Alright, sweet. We won the battle. That was a fine battle. Very enthralling, if I do say so myself. No one cares how it made you feel, old man. They only care about how strong it made our Pokemon. Well, from what I can see, your Pokemon do have some nice stats. I see potential from them to become strong Pokemon someday. Finally, the first useful thing you said all day. Okay, I like this guy. This kid. A little stubborn, but hilarious sometimes. And it's gonna be the last, because I'm out of here. Now that I've got my own Pokemon, I refuse to just stick around and become some glorified errand boy. So long, old man. Well, he's certainly a handful, isn't he? And now that he's gone, who will run my errands for me? Ah yes, Nate! You seem rather capable. Would you be willing to help an old man out with a little something? Yes, this is a splendid idea. Your father was well known for helping others after all. It's only fitting that his son would follow in his footsteps. As for the task, in Bellingtown at the Pokemart, I have a package waiting for me. I would go get it myself, but I'm a bit too busy with my own research, and so are all my assistant researchers. Don't worry, I already informed the clerk that someone would pick it up in my stead. Since you have your own Pokemon with you, it shouldn't be too difficult. Ho ho. But just in case, this repellent will make the journey easier for you. Oh sweet, a repellent. Oh, And if you're going to be running errands for me, you could also assist me with another task. The fellow Professor Oak asked me to give these out to 2 promising young trainers. It's some sort of encyclopedia for recording the data of Pokemon. Apparently, Boreas has plenty of Pokemon here. Zone region last. Okay, a Pokedex, sweet. Personally, I don't mind if you record data in the Pokedex simply by seeing Pokemon. However, if you want to complete data on Pokemon, including the base stats of each species, the most important aspect about Pokemon, you'll need to catch them. So here are some tools for catching wild Pokemon. Okay, Pokeballs, and we got 5 of those. Sweet. If you're unsure how to use them, I have a friend on Route 1 who can teach you the basics. I think I know how to. If you're not in the mood for catching them, or your own Pokemon are too tired for the task, use the repel I gave you to keep them away as you walk through. It's all grass. If you need anything else from me, I'll be in my lab. Before you go anywhere, you should head home and inform your mother. She'll likely be worried about you after your ordeal. Good luck, Nate. My studies are depending on you. Okay, so here's what we're going to do. We're going to do the little mission the professor asked us to do. And we're going to do that, so that way we can continue the story. But then I feel like after we get that done, we will end the episode, and yeah. So for now, let's go see Mother. Where's Mother dear? We need to find Mother dear. No, this is the professor's home. Yeah, that's Log's Pokemon establishment. Oh. Man, he found us. Nate! What are you doing? I told you to check in with your mother. Don't look at me like that. Didn't your mother ever teach you to listen to your elders? Go and see her. Crazy kid. Hey, I was just checking out stuff. Irresistible about this sign. Trainer tips. Don't walk away from these signs until you read them completely. Every single one contains important information that will help you out during your adventure. Skipping text on these signs will likely cost you. What a great read. Okay. This is my house then. Hi, Mom. Nate, where have you been? I was really worried about you. Wow. That sounds awfully frightening. I'm really glad you're safe now. Before you do anything else, you should take a nice long rest. Alright, sweet. Don't you feel much better now, sweetie? Now you've got the energy to run Professor Log's errands for him. Yeah. I always knew that day would come when you would leave home. It's said so on TV. If only your father could see you now. He'd be so proud. Well, if you're going to run errands for Professor Log, you'll need these. A Super Cube mission log. Nice. That's a mission log function for your Super Cube. It keeps track of anything you've been asked to do. To use it, just open it from the start menu. And now that you have your one, why don't we have it keep a record of Professor Log's request for you? New mission, A Hero's Journey. Alright. Oh, and before I forget, you left a key component of your Super Cube on the floor on your room. Is it necessary before? You'll need it if you want to use those stat-boosting items in battle. In case you've forgotten, the Super Cube acts just like a bag. But unlike those cheap bags from Pokemon that can only hold 42 items, the Super Cube, or is it mostly known as Cube, has an infinite amount of space. It works by digitizing the item's data put into it. So essentially, it's like you're carrying nothing extra at all. And not only that, you can even automatically sort the cube by pressing start. Isn't that convenient? Of course, if you still think the cube is a little cluttered even after sorting, just use the L button or R button to move through it quickly. Oh, and you can even store this parting gift I prepared. Costume box. That's a costume box. You can use it to change the color at... Oh, change clothes. So that means we can get new clothing. Okay. Depending on the episode, we might check it out. Alright, let's go double check if there's anything in our room before we head out. Item storage, withdraw any items. Ooh, there's a berry juice. I'm going to give that to... we'll give that to Fang later, but, yeah, I think we need... Yeah, we're gonna head out to get that package that we need to get then. Okay... Oh, the music. Let's see what Pokemon there are. Because If we get a Pokemon right now that is good at helping... Oh, we might have to run because I forgot. Ice-type Pokemon are very, very dangerous against a, well, you know, ground and dragon type. Yeah, we're not gonna survive this. Yeah. Alright, but we already know Snorunt and Vanillite are found in this area. Let's see what else there is. Okay, more Snowrunts. And don't worry, Nate, you gotta train your Pokemon. You gotta do that till your Pokemon get leveled up and you can have a tougher Pokemon. I know that, but for the time being, we're just gonna go ahead and progress on so we can get the package for Professor Log, which is really, really a funny name for a professor, because normally they're named after trees, and they just ran out of ideas like, oh, we don't have an ice tree, so we're just gonna name him Professor Log, just because. Alright, well, we made it to Bellintown. Let us go to... This is the Pokemon Center. Yeah, that's Pokemon Center, okay. Let's find the Pokemons, then. Ooh, item. Can I get the... Oh, I can't get the item. Oh, here we are, Pokemart. You! I mean, excuse me. Suspicious. A little bit. Hi there, may I help you? Wait, you're telling me Professor Log sent you to get his package? Uh-oh. I thought that guy smelled fishy. Here's the deal, kid. I already gave that package to the man who was just here. But if you want to blame anyone for the mix-up, blame Professor Log. I told him he needed to tell me who he'd be sending, but he just kept saying, someone will get it. There's nothing I can do for you at this point, but maybe if you chase after that man, you can catch him before he gets too far. Alright, we gotta follow the man who took the package. Alright, let's just go back the path we came then. Did you receive the package from the mart? Yes, I did, sir. Were you discreet in doing so? I was, sir. I even ran into one of the two I let escape from the warehouse, but I chose to avoid a confrontation. As far as I'm aware, I wasn't followed. Good work. I say you're back on the road to earning whatever you asked for when you joined us. It was a mechanical leg for my mother, sir. Legs, arms, another head, whatever. As long as this package contains all the goods that we need for the operation, the scientists will build as many limbs as your mother wants. I'm heading north of Frozen Heights to capture the target. Report back to Zeph and inform him of my current status. Yes, sir. Okay, so that's not good. We're gonna go take care of that. Yes, we are, because that's not very cool of them to go sneaky and take the package from me. Cacnea, use cut. One with the wind, one with the snow, a heart that is frozen in absolute zero. Now become the snow that drives the harshest blizzard. Sankren Flimbliviter. Descend to me, Articuno. Shadow warriors, restrain it. Now, Articuno, it's time for you to become ours. The operation was a success. Time to report back to Zeph. You. I recognize you from the lab. I have thought your imprisonment, however brief, would have taught you better. Did you enjoy being locked up? Or did someone send you? No, we don't have time to deal with you now, but regardless, we can't have you pursuing us any further. Grunts. One of you should stall him. Who do you think you are, huh? Do you think you can just follow us and get away with it? Don't expect any mercy from the shadows. Okay, I gotta admit, the shadow. That's a clever name. Also, this is gonna be a challenging battle with an ice type. All right, we're just gonna use Metal Claw and take it out before it can take us out. I mean, I like how Team Shadow has. They use Dusk they use Dusk Balls just because of their shadow name, and honestly, that's pretty cool. I mean, if all like evil teams had themed Pokeballs for their team, that'd be super cool. Like, this is like well thought out for a evil team so far. Alright, there we go. Level 12 for Fang. Defeated the Shadow Grunt. Squeal. Oh, you wanted this package? Here, you can have it. We're taking what we needed from it. Alright, we got the Power Cell. You'd be smart not to follow us again. Yeah, they always say that, but I'm probably gonna follow you in the next episode. But before we call it a day, let's go give the package to the professor. Oh, Nate, you returned with my package. Here you go. Now, let me check if they sent what they were supposed to. New research equipment, check. The latest in Pokemon science, check. Huh? Where are the Master Balls? Did you open the package and take anything from it, Nate? Ah, I see. You recovered my package from some thugs, and they must have taken the Master Balls. What? You saw them use one to capture Articuno? If I'm correct, we could be in grave danger. I have one more errand for you to run, Nate. An old friend of mine lives in Dresco Town. He has a vast knowledge of Borean history. I need you to tell him everything. I have a theory about what is going on, but I need him to confirm it. You have your own Pokemon now, so this shouldn't be too difficult. You can go to Dresco Town by going through Icicle Cave. Oh, silly me. How can I expect you to find Icicle Cave if you don't know the way? This town map should aid you. Alright, town map, nice. Now, let's take a look at the town map, shall we? Okay, so we are here in Frozen Heights. Gotta go down Icicle Cave to Route 2. Then we'll get to Dresco Town. Thank you, map. That's so helpful. Did you notice the yellow X over Dresco Town? That marker will automatically move when you have a new destination. And you know what? Now that you have your own mission log, allow me to record my request earlier. First, you should aim to see every Pokemon in the Boreas Pokédex. Or, as it more commonly known, the West Boreas Pokédex. Pokemon that only appear in East Boreas are conspicuously left out. Once you've completed the task, aim to capture every Pokemon in existence. Okay, sweet. Additionally, my younger sister, Natasha Log, lives in Blizzard City. If you ever meet her, she can upgrade your Pokédex and make it easier for you to encounter Pokemon you're looking for. Okay, I'll keep that in mind. Oh, my memory seems to be going. I have one more thing to give you. Please, the next time you see Ace, give him this Pokédex. Okay, so we gotta find Ace as well to give him a Pokédex. He's been rather cold to me ever since he arrived here, but it seems to get along fine with you. Huh, he seems to be cold. Is it because we live in a frozen area? I know that wasn't a very funny joke, but still I had to do something to lighten the mood. I'm sure if you give him the Pokédex, he'll be willing to assist. Alright, Icicle Cave and deliver Ace's Pokédex to him. Alright, save the game, because this is where we are stopping for today's episode, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you all so much for watching the first episode of Pokemon Unbound. We will continue this series coming up, but before I end the video, I have a couple announcements to go by, just so that everyone knows. So, coming up, I will be going on my own journey as well, outside of filming Pokemon Unbound, and that would be college. Now in college, I'm going to have to be focusing more on that, just because it's college after all. But what I am planning to do is, instead of doing 2 episodes or 3 episodes per week, sadly, since of college, I'm going to have to decrease the episode value to 1 episode weekly, just because of I'll need to be focusing more on college and getting my degree and stuff like that, and so on, so on. So, and then once it's summer vacation again, or break, I will go back to doing 2 or 3 episodes per week, depending on if you guys want more. Also coming up next, originally I was going to do a Pokemon Soars, and I uploaded a Pokemon Soars video, but then took it down because I talked over with myself and thought that Pokemon Soars is a sequel to a different game that I need to play in the future. So yeah. Besides that, I will play Pokemon Swords as a future game, but for now, Pokemon Unbound was requested by one person in general. I cannot tell you who, but I will in a future video, just because this series is going to be dedicated to them for helping me so much in the channel and getting it boosted. The second announcement that I'm going to make is just a normal subscribe announcement. Like, if you're new to this channel and want to see more of this content and future content that we do in the future, then do consider subscribing, because I love the support from you guys, just so that I can continue this to make more videos for you guys, so you don't have to go like, oh, I wish there was something to watch on YouTube and stuff like that. So if you're new to the channel, click on the subscribe button, click the notification bell so you do not miss any other episodes of Pokemon Unbound. And the final thing before we end the episode, if you want to check out the first ever series that I started, Pokemon Silver and of the Skies, you just have to go and the channel and look through the 14 episodes that are there. It's either 14 or 15, don't remember. But like I do after this video, when we do the next video, I will have updated an ending thing, but normally it would be like this. If you want to see the first episode of Pokemon Unbound, go to the left, and if you want to see the whole series, go to the right. And yeah, that's how it will be from now on. Thank you all so much for watching Pokemon Unbound's first ever episode. Come back next time, where we will go to Icicle Cave and give Ace his Pokédex and maybe find a new partner for the team, because I know Fang doesn't want to be lonely. Thank you all for watching. Take care. We'll see you on the next one.